Top of the hour. My name is Pastor Jason and Coach Johnson. I normally don't go live, but I'm right here going live at midnight. I've been challenged to actually go live and actually put out some content. So what I'm going to do is give a few seconds to populate the room and then talk about what's on my mind. How's everybody doing? Let me see here. See if I can get everything set up right. All right, because it's midnight, I don't want to take up too much of the time. I know that whoever sees this is meant for their eyes to see. It's meant for their ears to hear. Now, this is pretty much about accountability. And I've invited people up into my life to kind of push me forward and to help stretch me. And so that's what this pretty much is all about. This video is being pushed to doing something that's pretty much uncomfortable for me. I do videos, live recorded videos. I speak on stages, go to institutions and speak, but live for some reason is just uncomfortable. Just as anything, it's a little uncomfortable to do things that you're normally not used to. But what I want to do is give some content real quick and in a hurry and just add some value to your life. So, number one is we got to push forward in the area of advancement or move forward in the area of growth so that we can become what we were born to be. God has actually birthed us to excel, to move forward, to prosper, to increase, and to grow in different areas of our lives. We can't let doubt, fears, being uncomfortable, or thinking that we're not good enough stop us from becoming better. Every phase of our life, there is going to be a starting point. The starting point is where you begin to grow, where you begin to access the things that will enable you to be better. In other words, you will start to affect, to attract, and gravitate into your life the tools, the creativity, the ideas, and the feedback from your decisions and your actions. You even learn from mistakes and failures because it's all feedback. There is no way to get better without starting. If you don't start, it really just means that you are not ready or that you're not really serious about what it is that you set out to do at the previous present time. Let me say that one more time, at the previous present time, because right now you may be ready. So if you're at that point where you're not ready to start yet at whatever it is, you're on the fence, kind of shaky a little bit, kind of wondering if you should do it, kind of letting fear or other things stand in your way, thinking that you still gotta do all these things, but you've been doing it for years, then I advise you to do a few things. One, muster up the confidence. I want you to muster up the energy. I want you to muster up the courage. And I want you to work on becoming more aware of whatever it takes for you to get to that starting point. And the fastest way to do that is this. One is to keep the thing in front of you so that so that you can meditate on it and think about it more often than not. You got to keep that thing in front of you. I don't know how long it'll take. For some, it's sooner than others to meditate on those things and make it happen. But it really depends on life experiences, your gifts, your talents, your exposure that affects your awareness of what you want to be, what you want to do, and where you want to go. Uh, I know sometimes with me, it takes a little bit longer to talk myself into some things. Sometimes I had to convince myself. It takes me sometimes weeks, sometimes hours, months, and believe it or not, sometimes even years to convince myself into really doing the things that I want to set out to do. But what I discovered is that once I do it, I start to gain the confidence and awareness that I can become better at it. So here's some things that I think will help to launch forward in the area of that growth. Number one is to keep the things around you. Keep that thing around you so that you can see it. Post it on the wall, put it on your phone, your screensaver, or do whatever that you can to actually keep yourself aware of it so that you can always think about it. The more that you're aware of it, the more that is impressed on your subconscious mind, the more that your subconscious mind, your conscious mind is going to feed it to your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is going to begin to buy into it. So keep that thing around you. Number two is what I suggest that you should do is you may want to find some people that hold you accountable. I think that's a really good thing. Anytime I get stuck, I try to find somebody that hold me accountable, that's going to push me past the areas that I'm not even aware of that I'm stuck at. So my desire is to grow, to get better. I know your desire is to grow, to get better, to move forward, to keep pushing. Maybe you want to help people. Maybe you want to start up a business. Maybe you want to be better to your family. Find somebody that can hold you accountable. Uh, the fastest way to being held accountable is to find people and to anchor yourself uh, with somebody that can hold you accountable. Invite somebody that can invite and acknowledge the people around you that will look out for your best interests, not just people that'll pacify you or tell you what you want to hear. Here's a short story. Way back in the days, way back in the days, when I used to smoke. A lot of people probably don't believe that, but yep, I used to smoke back in the days. And I had a group of people around me, a group of friends, and I wanted to stop smoking. So I told myself that I wanted to stop smoking. So the next thing was to tell the group of friends that I was around that I wanted to stop smoking. And I looked at them as my accountability group. So what I did is I told them, I said, listen, if you see me reach for a cigarette, pick up a pack of cigarettes, or ask you for a cigarette, then I want you to punch me in the arm or do something that will prevent me from doing it or hold me to the commitment that I made. In other words, I was giving them permission to inflict pain on me so that they could stop me from smoking. I remember one time that they were smoking, and then I asked for a cigarette, and the person that I asked actually gave it to me. I got halfway through it, and I remember what I had asked them to do, which was, to punch me. And I looked at him with a curious look on my face, and I said, I asked him, I said, why did you give it to me? And he said his response was this: "Hey, if you want to smoke, then what I'm supposed to do about it? You asked, so I figured I'd give it to you." In other words, the mindset was, I'm not going to hold you accountable no more than you hold yourself accountable. Now I get that mindset. I really do. I understand that because we all like that in certain circles and certain atmospheres and to certain people. But this is what I learned. This is what I learned is I can't expect someone with the same or lesser conscious awareness to raise my conscious awareness. I can't expect someone who hasn't overcome what I'm trying to overcome to help me to overcome. It's possible, but the odds are against you. It's not in your favor. So, what I'm suggesting is you find a group of people that will hold you more accountable than what you hold yourself. There are people out there. There is someone out there. There are people out there that do that. It's their job. I do that to hold people accountable. When I see people that 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 want help, that that are looking to grow in different areas, if I can help them, that's just what I feel I was born to do, is to hold people accountable and to help people grow in different areas. So, in other words, find a group of people with a greater conscious awareness for overcoming the thing that you're trying to overcome. Someone that has the power and the ability to do, to go, and to act on the level that you are trying to get to. There are people out there like coaches, like myself, like pastors, like fathers and mothers that will hold you accountable because they really believe in you. They believe in your potential. They believe in what you can become. They believe uh, in the value that you have. They're visionaries. They see the value in you, and they see value in people more than they see fault in people. Their stance is to believe in your vision. Their stance is to believe in your future. And their stance is to help you develop and grow at the rate in which is greater than what you can believe on your own. So it's like parenting. It's like having a parenting attitude. As a parent or a healthy parent, the model is to believe in your child's future more than what they have the capacity to believe for themselves. Because the child's capacity limits them to what they're capable of believing because of their level of awareness. For example, a car, the younger the child is, they're not even aware that they don't know how to drive. That's just not in their mind to do. But as a parent, you still, as a healthy parent, you're still planning for their future and thinking about their best interest, looking, for the best clothes, the best education. You're trying to make sure that you set them up to win. And there's people out there that look for people, and that's just their stance to help people win in life. Just like there's people out there that's looking to manipulate people and scheme people, there's the polar opposite of people that's really looking to actually add value to people's life. So look for those type of people to place around you. The people that see further than you. This is what parents do. They see further than you see. They believe in you more than you could believe in yourself. They encourage you based on the vision that you have and the ability that you have, and they see capability in you because of the observation that they have. And so my encouragement is to find a group of people uh, that are probably a little further than you, that have probably accomplished some things in life, that has your best interest at hand, and that has a greater conscious awareness for overcoming obstacles that that have the potential of holding people back of achieving what they set out to achieve. Sometimes what they say, these people that are in your life, sometimes what they say may not feel good. The truth sometimes hurt. And sometimes the way that they hold you accountable may even hurt a little bit because it may stretch you a little bit further than what's comfortable for you. This is a comfort zone for me, but usually whatever is past your comfort zone is the area of your growth. And so whatever you feel uncomfortable doing, go towards that area. If it's healthy, go in that direction. And if it's really too hard for you, then get someone around you that could push you past your comfort zone. It's like spotting on a weight bench. You're only gonna lift so much. But when you get a spotter can help you get those last few reps out of it and push you more than what you thought you were capable of doing. We can also find people that model what we're trying to do. We can find, and find the fastest route to grow by asking questions and and by observing. And a lot of times I do this through books. Sometimes I don't have access to the people that I really need to help me grow. I just don't know where to find them. So I can pick up a book and get online, or, you know, just go join some social group. In other words, whatever it takes to get you to that point where you can start to get the results that you want to get out of life is really necessary for you to do whatever you think needs to be done. And once you did all of that, then do some more. You know, don't ever stop. There's no such thing as shortcuts in really achievement in life, but there is a such thing as efficiency. There definitely is such thing as efficiency, because the process is the process. No matter how quick or how long it takes, it's still the process. Uh, Getting awareness to good questions and observing people that model what it is that you're trying to accomplish may give you enough information and insight that makes you aware that you're ready to start what it is that you're trying to do right now. You may be ready right now. Uh, it may give you the energy you need, which is usually comes in the disguise of encouragement and motivation. There's a scripture in the Bible up in Philippians 3 and 13 that says that we want to press forward for the high mark, which is in Christ Jesus. And so, there's some point, sometimes in our life where we feel stuck, and we have to press through that. And actually pressing is beyond what you feel is natural for you to do. And so, where I come from, which was the hood, the projects, I shouldn't be where I am right now. But whenever you start and wherever you start is the starting point of growth. And that is the point where you start to gain access to start to attract things into your life that will give you the things that you need to go a little further. Wherever you start puts you in a position to go a little further. Every step that you take gives you access or a greater awareness, or helps you see a little further so that you can get further. I love to help because of the people that actually came into my life to help out and pour into my life. I wouldn't be who I am without people pouring into my life. So it is of my great honor to develop and become better on these different platforms so that I can articulate and give out whatever I can to empower somebody else to become the best version of themselves. And so that's pretty much all I have on this. This may be a little rough, a little rocky. It's my first live video, a little nervous, but we'll get past it because it's all about growth. It's all about getting better, and you have to start somewhere. And so I advise you that whatever it is that you want to do, just start. It may not be the best at first, but if you continue to do it, it will get better. And years down the line, people will be looking at you like an expert. And that's what you want to do. So let's push forward. Let's get better. Let's anchor ourselves to the goal. Let's, place the goal around us, find some people that can hold us accountable, and let's grow and get better so that we can impact people around us to become the best version of themselves because they're inspired by us having the courage to do what most people are afraid to do. I'll talk to you later.